Chapter 1. It all began on the night before Hallows Eve, or I could say Halloween. It was a nightmare I don't think you would want to know, but I'll tell you anyway. On October 30th, Zach, Chris, Keller, and I were in our house next to the woods. Keller and Zach were getting our candy ready for the next day, while Chris and I were on the couch watching the Weather Channel. I told everyone, on the computer, I saw something that said trunk or treat on October 30th. Then I continued on, asking, where is Isabel? Then, on TV, I saw Isabel saying, come to the woods and see our Halloween party. Let's go, I said. So we got to the woods and it got dark out. Then I saw a ghost. Look out, I said. We all ducked and fell to the ground. Spiders then crawled on us. We shook them off, and then we ran to the Empire State Building, which was 2 blocks away from our house. We got to our neighborhood and then went to the Empire State Building. When we got there, we saw a black Pegasus blocking the entrance. I said to the Pegasus, get lost. The Pegasus then turned into a witch. Run, I said. The witch grabbed Keller and put him in her brew. She then put her brown mixing spoon in the pot and mixed the brew around, which melted Keller. Zach, Chris, and I then ran to our house, which turned into a haunted house. When we got there were ghosts and bats. Then the three of us saw spiders eating our candy, so we backed out of the house, only to see jack-o'-lanterns pushing us back inside. The door then shut, and Zach heard noises upstairs. The three of us wandered up to the third level and saw all the creatures and the spiders had our candy. I asked them for our candy, and the ghost said, ask the master. I said, who's the mas? Then we saw a blanket figure in the window. She came out and asked, who are you? Josh, Zach, and Chris, I said. I went up and pulled off the blanket to see it was Frankenstein. Whoa, I said. Then Isabel came out of the Frankenstein suit. Miss me, guys? She asked. Scary and a good prank, Isabel, I said. I have Keller, and here he is, she said. So everything went back to normal. Hi, Keller said. Let's get ready to go trunk or treating, I said. So we all went trunk or treating. The end. Chapter 2. Our Halloween Story. Alright, so you just finished Chapter 1. Well, hope you enjoy Part 2. It all began Halloween night, worse than trunk or treating. Chris, Keller, and I went trick or treating, while Zach and Isabel stayed home and passed out candy. When we got to the city, we met up with a few of our friends Percy, Grover, Talia, and Annabeth. Percy had brought Blackjack, Pegasus, with him. Percy was a pirate, Annabeth was a baker, Talia was a pine tree since she was to be one, and Grover was a goat. Then I asked Percy, who was Blackjack supposed to be? Percy said he didn't have a costume, so he's a Pegasus. So we went to the Empire State Building where Poseidon and Zeus were. When we went inside, 100 ghosts, 101 spiders, 50 bats, and 200 Frankensteins came out. The 7 of us were really frightened. We ran to the elevator and went to the 6,000th floor, then went into Olympus. Then we all said trick or treat. Poseidon and Zeus gave us candy. Percy and Talia got 2 extra pieces. We then went back to our house. Witches came out and tried to grab us and put us in their brew, so we ran. Then monsters started chasing us. When we got to the Empire State Building, the 100 ghosts, 101 spiders, 50 bats, and 200 Frankensteins joined in too. So we ran, and I knew we were dead. Then they all started cutting down trees while they were chasing us. I told Percy, uncap Riptide. He did so. I told Talia and Annabeth, bring out your weapons. So Chris, Grover, Blackjack, and I kept running while Keller, Percy, Annabeth, and Talia stayed back and fought. But then the monsters took their weapons. Percy hid Riptide, though. They then started running and caught up to us. I asked Percy, did you lose Riptide? No, he said. We kept running. Then Luke, the general, and Dr. Thorne helped chase us. Then I started to worry because their group got bigger and ours got smaller. Then came out a big group of cars and they ran over the bad guys. We dove off to the side of the road. We then went to Mount Olympus and dropped off the Half-Bloods and Blackjack. Then Chris, Keller, and I started heading home. The end. Chapter 3, November 1st Goes Bad. I hadn't realized that we had ran all night. Well, at least until 5 o'clock a.m. Oh, you would not want to be me, being chased by monsters and witches, but if you really want to know what happened afterwards, I will tell you. So, as I said, it had taken us all night to get home. So Sunday, when we went out our door to go visit Percy, guess who we had seen? The 2 witches and the 100 ghosts, 50 spiders, the 101 spiders, the 200 Frankensteins, the monsters, the general, Dr. Thorne, and Luke. They looked like they were waiting for something. So we went to our garage door, and the ghosts and Luke must have known where we were going because they went there too. Obviously, we were trapped. So we went to the roof, and before they could see us, we dove into our helicopter. I took the driver's seat, Keller took the passenger seat, and Chris and Isabel sat in the back. We then flew off to Mount Olympus, and then we got out and got Percy, Grover, and Annabeth, who sat in the back of my helicopter.